Hi everybody, it's Ramona Remisat here from RamonaRemisat.com with the weekly Oracle card reading. And this is going to be the reading for January 19th through the 25th. And I've decided to work with the Indigo Angel deck. It's been a while since we pulled this one out, so let's go ahead and get started with that reading with the Indigo cards. Here they are. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. Maybe I wanted these ones because they match my color. Who knows? Anyway. Let's go ahead and get started. So I'll be choosing 3 cards. That one's going to be Monday, Tuesday. And this one will be for the middle of the week. And this one will be for the end of the week. Okay. We'll get started. Monday, Tuesday, show appreciation. And this is a good one because really the feeling though that's coming through with this is gratitude. And it's easy for us to get caught up in looking at all the things that we don't have and forgetting about the things that we do have. But one of the very powerful spiritual principles is to work with the idea of gratitude. And some of you may be already working with that. Maybe you have a gratitude journal and you write down all the things you're grateful for every day. But here's the step to take it one step further. When you write down what you are grateful for, the angels are saying, write down why. And the reason being because when you think of why you're grateful for something, it really brings up the feelings. That deep-seated feeling of gratitude. You know, you're so grateful for this because of what having that allows you to do or brings into your life. And when you feel that feeling, you know that it lifts your vibration. And again, when we are in a high vibration, then we are better able to manifest or pull into our life all the wonderful things that we want. So that is really why it's critical to think about, what's behind that feeling of gratitude. Where is it coming from? And if you can write down 3 to 5 reasons every day, and things that you're grateful for, that will keep you on that higher vibrating range. So some people want to write down 10 and start their day with that. It can get a little intensive, in terms of time and things. But even if you can't write it down, to at least be thinking about that or be mindful of that. And as you go through your day and you're doing chores, sometimes we get grumbling because we have to clean the house or we have to do the laundry or we have these other chores. And it's about flipping around the mindset and realizing I'm grateful I have a house to clean. Or I'm so grateful that I have, these appliances that allow me to do my laundry easily, economically. I can get everything clean and sanitized for me and my family. That's the kind of thing that I'm talking about. So really tap into that, especially on Monday, Tuesday. You might be presented with something on those days that's going to make it really easy for you to get swayed into the negativity. I don't have this and I don't have that and Maybe it's a level of comparing because that's what it feels like. It's kind of comparing with something else. And the angels are also saying with that, there's no point in comparing because your path is your path. Everybody else's path is their path. It's apples and oranges. So there's no point in comparing anything. So if you were to compare, you got that measuring stick. You're trying to measure up to everybody else's. Take that measuring stick and snap it across your knee, throw it away, don't pay attention to that, okay? That's Monday, Tuesday. Middle of the week, we have nature, and it really is critical if you want to really hear your guidance better. One of the ways that you can do that is just getting outside, right? You've heard me say this before, but it's worth repeating. That when we go outside, we sort of shut off the busyness in our minds. And it's in that moment that the angels can get through and give you the guidance that you are seeking, or the guided answers that are in response to what you've been asking for help with. So, going outside is really, really a powerful and easy thing that you can do to be able to better hear them. But the other thing they're saying is, it's also a form of sort of taking off the negative energy that you might be carrying around when you go outside and you reconnect with nature and be among trees and things like that. It helps you to let go of anything heavy, toxic that you're dealing with, that you may have absorbed from people around you or circumstances around you or situations or, physical space that you may have picked up energy from. So that is the other reason why it's really helpful to go outside. And I know for us in the Northern Hemisphere, it's winter right now, and it might not be great weather-wise, but there's always a time when, there's a crack, even if it's some inclement weather, there's a break or a period of time when it's not too bad. Dress for the weather, bundle up, and just go out and get some fresh air for 10-15 minutes can do wonders. So think of that in the middle of the week. The other thing they're saying with this, more pertaining to this time frame of the middle of the week, is if you feel really stuck or you need a creative, insight or inspiration. Perhaps you are in the creative arts and you're feeling a little bit, maybe you're supposed to be writing something and you're kind of like stuck for what to write about. Or you want to create something new and you're stuck about how to go about that. Take some time to go outside, open yourself up to receiving whatever information they want to present to you to give you the answers as to how to proceed. And if you're, like I said, if you're feeling kind of stuck and you're trying to figure out a problem, how to solve a problem, going outside will give you a new, probably creative way of attacking that problem that you've never considered before. So that's something else that you can think of for the middle of the week. And then as we head into the end of the week, physical outlet, and these guys are kind of going hand in hand, because it's not only when we go outside that we shut off our minds, it's when we're engaged in some kind of physical activity. So if you like to run, if you like to swim, if you like to do spinning, if you like to take exercise class or Zumba or yoga or do something else where you're moving your body, when you are engaged in those activities, again, you're turning off the monkey mind that we all have and allowing space so that they can come in and give you the guidance. So this really is a week about allowing them to come in and help you, but in order to do that, you kind of have to turn down the volume on everything that's going on in your life, so they can come in and you can actually hear the guidance that they are sending to you. So at least if you're not in a regular exercise program right now or doing anything regularly, think about maybe toward the end of the week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at least, to do something physical where you're moving your body. It could even be a stretching, just taking 15-20 minutes to do some light stretching, to move yourself, and in doing so, opening up your mind so they can come through with the guidance, as I said. So especially if, like I said, you're feeling stuck, you have this problem, you can't seem to think how to solve that problem, do some of these things and you will get that little creative inspiration that's going to help you tackle it in a different way that you wouldn't have thought about before, using your logical mind, right? So think about that. So that's it for the week. I have a couple quick reminders before I let you go. One is, I'm back again. I guess I have gremlins in my video equipment. Suddenly my video just stopped. Anyhow, just to continue on with what I was saying, quick things, reminders. One is about 365 Days of Angel Prayers. And this is a book I've been so blessed to be a part of. I was asked to participate as a co-author. And it is a compilation of beautiful angel prayers and other sort of essays and things that have come from angel messengers all around the world. We've come together to put this book together, and it is now available on Amazon. It is an Amazon bestseller. We are very excited about this book. So if this is something that speaks to you, it is available. I will put the link where you can access this book. I'll put it below this video in the description area so you can grab that. There will be a Kindle version, but it isn't going to be available until February. But it is a wonderful book. You can follow along by the day of the year that it actually is and read the applicable prayer. You can use it intuitively and just kind of open it to wherever. You might have a date that comes to your mind and you can read the prayer that is associated with that date. So there's many ways that you can use this, but it is a wonderful book. It's great for you. It's great as a gift. And as I said, I will put the link about where you can get that beneath the video here in the description area. The last thing I wanted to quickly remind you about is my brand new teleclass. It is going to be held on January the 28th. at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, which is 6:30 p.m. Mountain or 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you are not available to be on the call live, don't panic, it will be recorded. However, you do need to register so that you can receive the recording. So the topic of this call is one of the things I get asked about the most often. When people start to work with the angels, they get the sense of the process. Okay, I'm supposed to talk to my angels, let them know what I need, receive the guidance, and walk it out. But where people get stuck is recognizing that guidance. Sometimes they don't know what they're looking for, where they're looking for it, and I understand that firsthand because when I started all those years ago, I was in the same boat. It was extremely frustrating because I knew that there was a message for me. I just could not figure out what the heck it was, and it was awful. So I am demystifying this for everybody. I'm going to really teach you guys how to access that guidance, how to know what it's looking like for you specifically. Not your friend, not your cousin, but for you. Because it's no good trying what works for other people. You have to know what works for you. And that's what we're going to talk about. There's some other great things we're going to cover on the call as well. But if you struggle in this area and you have no clue, you just don't get it, you don't know how your angels are sending you guidance, and you just don't know, you will definitely want to be on the call, okay? So to save your seat, you just go to www.tinyurl.com/access the power. And that's also how you can save a seat if you aren't going to be able to be on the call live. But I do encourage you to be on the call live because I'm going to have some really cool stuff. So try to mark that date on your calendar right now. Put a big red circle around January 28th. Lock it off. And again, save your seat, www.tinyurl.com/access the power. And I hope to see you on the call. It's going to be great. So that's it for another week. Have a great week, and I will see you next week.